Hi guys, so I went to Dollar Tree today to actually get flower pots for my amaryllis bulbs. But since I was there, I went and looked at the toys, and they haven't had any brick kits at that Dollar Tree, or at least not at my normal Dollar Tree. This was not my normal Dollar Tree, and they had a bunch of different new kits. So they had the little businesses that I've bought 2 sets of accidentally already, and then they had little vehicles, and then they had some bigger vehicles, not quite Lego Speed Champion size, like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 2/3 that size. I didn't get those, but they did have these. And so there's a whole set. There's a helicopter, a Jeep, I don't know what that is, like a luxury car, a cop car, a front end loader, a big rig, and then a garbage truck and a train. I thought about getting the big rig, but I decided to get the train because I really like trains, not like crazy person where I go stand on the tracks like trains, but I do like trains. I like the sound. And then my husband drives a garbage truck, and even though he always says he's not in love with garbage trucks, he does it because it pays well, which it does. I always buy the little garbage truck toys. I have this one. This is a Zuru one. And then I bought a bigger one that he actually built that's in his room. But since these are both only a few pieces, I figured we'd just do them both real quick. This right here is a new mount that I bought, or he bought me, for my webcam. It is a long, you can't see it, it's a long metal, like, not spring, but like a coil. It is very hard to bend. It comes all wound up in a coil so it fits in a small box. Very hard to bend, straighten out. I swear I hurt my shoulder trying to bend it. But this is just like a clamp, like a not a C clamp, but like a, let's see, like this. It's a big chompy clamp that fits on your edge of your desk. Uh-oh, now I changed the angle. Oh no. Okay, there. Like I said, it was really hard to maneuver. Nope, that's making it worse. Okay, we're gonna quit messing with it. Alright. So let's just do these. I am gonna write a review for this on Amazon because it is great. I appreciate that it was so hard to twist because it's not just gonna fall down on its own. But darn it, I swear it hurt my shoulder trying to twist this stupid thing. And then trying to find a place on the desk where it wouldn't be too much in the way. That hasn't worked out either. So I'm going to have to take it down every time after I use it because it's blocking part of the monitor. So let's start with the little train. Alright, well this is interesting. Here's our list of parts. And then here's our instructions. Did they forget to put the list of parts? Oh, spares provided. You may have extra parts left over after assembly. That's weird because I usually just assume that it was a mistake. But this could be one piece of paper. That's so weird. But oh, and this is mostly black on my black desk mat, but that'll be alright. Not really gonna separate them too much because there's not a whole lot of pieces, but I did just put the wheels to the side there, and looks like, do we only have, oh no, there it is, we have 2 little axles. Alright, So we need these two 1x6s, oh, and our 2 axles. So the front one is going to go on the front, and then we're going to leave one set of dots on the back. And then number 2, we're going to take 2 red and then 2 more black. Alright, the black 2x3s are going to go over what we've already done. And then the 2x4 reds, alright, so we're doing this way. This back dot is going to go on this at the seam. Okay. Now number 3 is going to take one 1x4, that's a tall one, and then 2 of these angles. And we're going to take this guy and we're going to put this dot under the end on both sides. Oops. And this is going to go under here. Alright, so that's what we got so far. That is step 3. Step 4, oh, here's one of these. It's a 1x4, but it's only got 2 dots. And then 2 little ramps. And 2 black dots. So these are going to go on here. So the 1x4 is going to go on the bottom set of dots. The little ramps are going to go on the top with the tall side towards the middle, so it looks like the little cow catcher on the bottom of the train. Ooh, those are not going to stay on there very well. And then these dots are going to go on these dots. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Hopefully whatever goes in on top of them will help push them down. Alright, now number 5 is these 2 angles with the dots and 2 smooth angles. They're going to go back here, and the dots are going to go in front, and then the smooth is going to go around them. Oh gosh, this one is only held on by 1 dot. I don't like it when they do that because it's hard to get stuff to stay, even Legos. It's only held on by 1 dot, it's hard to get it to stay. 6, we're going to use a 2x2, a 1x2, and then 2 more of these little kind of angle-y pieces. So this piece is going to go, the 1x2 is going to go back here. The 2 little angled dots are going to go here in the front. And those are kind of crookedy. And then this 2x2 is going to go right behind them. So there we go. That made them a little more even. So this is through step 6, which is the front of the instruction sheet. Okay, so now we need one of these 1x2s that has 1 dot, and it's going to go on the front. So there So that does kind of help push those down a little bit, but those are only attached by one dot as well. And then we need 6 of these little single dot pyramids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to put 3 on each side with the tall part going towards the center. Alright, now the next one uses 2 more of these single dots and a smooth dot. So we're going to go dot, smooth dot. Dot, see, I already knocked that off. Smooth dot. Now let's kind of push these a little bit to see if we can get them straighter. Alright, you get back on there. Alright, so this is through number 8. Oh, these aren't even pushed down. That's why they're not. Oh, goodness. Okay. These Make It blocks are not the best quality. And these were $1.75. These little kits are now $1.75. They used to be $1. They were $1.25 when I started buying the small ones. Still a pretty good deal, especially if you're buying it for a kid. Alright, so 2 1x3s, 1 1x2, this yellow tube, and then this yellow dot. So let's start with this. The little tube is going to go on the front dot. The yellow dot is going to go on the back dot. Now we're going to build the body. So these 1x3s are going to go 1 on each side. And this 1x2 is going to go right here. So now we're starting to look more like a train now. Looks a little bit like a Mickey Mouse. Like his little britches, but uh-oh. This one's got writing on it. Let's take that off. Spin that around, put that stupid writing to the inside. I know they have to do it, but I don't want to see it. Alright, so that's through step 9. Step 10 uses 3 of these bridges or telephones. This big yellow circle. And then our last 2 1x2s. We're going to do the 1x2s on top of each other. That was my laundry alarm. We'll go take care of that in a minute. So we're going to put these stacked 1x2s in the under here for one of these, and it's going to go on the front part here. And then this one is going to go on the next one. And then we got one at the back. And then this big flat one, this circle here, is going to go on here. It's kind of a weird looking stack, but we got it. Now we're going to do our wheels. So the wheels are a rim, and then the back has this little part that's this hole that's going to attach to our axle. The tires don't really have a front or a back, so we're just going to there is this line here, this crease, there is a piece in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. You can kind of see it. There's like a rim in there, or a ridge in there that needs to go in that divot. So let's push think there's a good or bad way to push them in there. I'm pushing them flat on here, hoping that makes them even and flat. So there we go. Now we're gonna flip our train over, and then we're gonna put this part on our axles. Oh, they do snap. Oh, they returned too. Okay, now we're gonna flip her back over. Oh, we forgot our nose. So 1 dot for our nose. So our only extra part was 1 dot. But hey, we didn't need it. So here we go. Here is our little red train. That is super cute. Very simple. It's only 54 pieces, but super cute. And it does roll, which is awesome. I'm sure you could probably figure out a way to attach this to another train, like a little train car or something if you had one. They also sell packages of just Legos now, like assorted ones. They have some packages that are single color and then packages that are multicolor. I have the black, the brown, because when I bought the brown, that's all they had, and I just needed like 2 pieces, so I just bought the brown. But I bought the black, and I also bought the multicolor, just so I'll have some extra pieces if I ever need them. But there's our train. I'm going to put this on hold for just a second, or pause. I'm going to go take care of my laundry, and I'll be right back to do the garbage truck. Alright, I'm back. So, let's do our little garbage truck. And our garbage truck is 55 pieces. Once again, we got our little extra sheet. Who originally decided garbage trucks should be green? Do you think Waste Management just made their garbage trucks green so that became like the standard because they're such a big company, or was it before them? I don't know. Never really paid much attention to garbage trucks like most people until my husband started driving one. Alright, so looks like this one's going to start out very similar. We're going to take our 2 1x4s. Or 1x6s, I mean. But this one goes at the back. But these are going to go on top instead of on the bottom. And then the other one, we're going to leave our set of dots in the front. And there we are. And then next we need a 2x4 and a 1x4. And then 2 of these gray ones. These are the single dot full height with the single dot on the side. And these are going to go in between our axles with that extra dot pointing out. And then we're going to put this 1x4 under the 2x4, and then it's going to go in the front like so. Alright, next we need a 1x3, and then a gray 1x2, and then these 2 little rounded, like little loaf of bread looking things. Our little loaves of bread are going to go on here, like this. And the flat parts are going to go to the front and the back. And then this piece is going to go across here. And then our little 1x2 is going to go in the back. Oh no, there's writing. Dang it. Let's see if I can get that off. Man, in it, or I'm gonna put that writing in the inside. I hate writing. Okay. Oop, that's not right. Okay. Alright, we got our writing covered up. Really gotta start looking for that. Okay. So that got us to step 3. Alright, now step 4. Oh, these are interesting. Look at these pieces. So it's a 2x4. It's got different layers or different heights. It's got like a cutout. Very interesting. So we have a gray one and a white one. And looking at the picture, that's our wheel wells. So those are our fenders. That's pretty cool. So this white one goes, oh, up, flip this over. Oop. Did it say flip it over? No. Oh, I'm looking, okay, I was looking at this wrong. Okay, so this one, the white one goes in the front. So it goes in front of these little bumpers. And this one goes in the back, right behind the little bumpers. I guess those are supposed to be the fuel tanks. I did the front wrong. Hold on, I thought it didn't look like it was the right height, and it's not. This needs to go down one. Now, when we put this on there, they're the same height. Okay, I had this part on top of here, but it was supposed to go below. So there we are. Alright, had to take a small pause there. My husband came home from his event today. Alright, so we're going to use 6 of these. Single dot with the dot on the side that has this little lip. And then 3 of these grates. So these are going to go all around the front. Once again, I did something wrong. Goodness. I don't think I ever make this many mistakes, and I've made a lot of mistakes on this one. This is wrong. Yep. Goodness gracious. Alright. Good grief. Alright, so that goes there. That goes there. This goes here. We need this extra space here. And then this goes here. Alright, now these go all around here. Alright, so now these go all around the front, and then we're going to put the little grates on. There we are. So that took us through step 5. Now step 6, we got 2 green, a gray, and a gray. So we're going to put this piece across here. And then, nope. that piece across there. That piece goes across here. And then here. Here. And here. Alright, so this got us through step 6. Alright, step 7, we got these two, and these two, and these little flat pieces. Alright, so this is going to go across the front, and then this one goes behind there. The little smooth squares go in between that. And then this goes on here. Alright, now we got this big old piece. It's a 1x4 with this curved piece here. And we're gonna spin this around, and this is gonna go here. So that's the front of the part where all your trash goes. And then these 4 guys are gonna go behind there. Alright, so there's our body where all the trash goes. Most of it anyway. And then we're going to spin her around again. We're going to take these last 3 white pieces and this last green piece. And the green piece is going to go across here. So now we have the whole body part where the trash goes. I'll put this 1x2 and then these 1x1s. Alright, so that's number 9. Now number 10 are these black pieces. They look, on there they look like they're clear. See how they look like they're translucent, like window would be? These are black. These are just full on black. Oh gosh, they are, yeah, I guess they are a little bit transparent. Let's see, can you see through there? Let's put this piece over here. Yeah, they are a little bit transparent. Not really though. Alright, so these go across the front. And they're just going to attach down here. They don't attach to the top. And then this little yellow, I guess, light bar is going to go here. So these do not look transparent at all. Like the top part is a little bit transparent, but this front part is textured and it is not transparent at all. So this is a little bit, I expected these to be completely clear. Or maybe light gray. I did not expect them to be black. Now we need to put our wheels together. And these wheels are the same wheels that are on the train, which is a little goofy, but that's okay. And we're going to snap these guys on again. So this one came with no spare pieces at all. So there we are. There is our garbage truck. Maybe it's an autonomous garbage truck, so it doesn't need anybody to be able to see, because you're definitely not going to be able to see out of that. But here is our garbage truck, and here is our choo-choo train. So thank you for watching. And like I said, these came from Dollar Tree. These are the Make It blocks. The garbage truck, the train, and then they have all of these as well. If you're not currently subscribed, please give me a like and a follow, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.